Hello, welcome back to my channel. Um, Sorry about my voice. I think I've caught a cold of some type, probably around the holidays. But I just wanted to do a little bit of a check-in. Um, I wanted to talk about my weight. So this past year, I probably fluctuated about 15 pounds. So I started the year at around 300 and went down to like 285, and now I'm back up at like 297. I've it's more than it usually is. I was around 290 the whole year. But I guess with the holidays and things like that, and I just gained a bunch of weight. So this morning I was 296.7, I believe. So I just wanted to do a little bit of a before slash current weight check in, since I kind of got rid of the other videos from before. I don't know if I should like put them back on or not. I feel like most of them I didn't know what I was talking about, although what's new, I still don't know what I'm talking about right now. I'm just rambling. But I don't know. I kind of wanted to start anew, so that's why I privated the videos. Um, but because of that, I wanted to kind of show a current status on my body. And in terms of rebuilding my life, I feel like that's something I've always needed to work on, is my body. I've never been a very fit person. I've always been obese, even since birth. I came out 12 pounds. My mom had gestational diabetes, and I really was always somebody who struggled with my weight, especially with traumatic events that happened in my life. I gained a lot of weight. My highest was 380. Um, that was when I was about 20, so about 10 years ago now. Um, Currently, I'm at 297 or something like that. I can't remember. But so I'm not the worst I've ever been in terms of my weight, but it's also not very good. I have talked to bariatrics, and my goal weight that they have for me is 125 for my height. I'm 5'3", so that kind of aligns with the BMI that is like in the normal range for my height. So yeah, this year I think weight is going to be a significant factor that I am going to try to work on. I feel like the more effort I put into weight and fitness and meal prepping, going to the gym, that's kind of like you get what you put in. So I kind of need something that I can focus on in that way, where I'll get results if I work hard, because sometimes you work hard and you don't get the results you want, but and if there's no guarantee, but yeah, I don't know. Here, without further ado, here's the kind of body assessment. Okay. I am in kind of a tight quarter right now. Um my apartment needs to be cleaned severely, and so I'm just in this like semi-neat area, but hopefully you guys can get the gist here. So another thing that I struggle with that hasn't been officially diagnosed yet, but I'm going to talk to a physician who works with it, it's called lipedema. So I have around my penis and my legs here, and then also my arms, I have these kind of like pebble like nodules that kind of feel like, I don't know if you can tell, but they're kind of like rocks almost. Like if I squeeze, I don't know if you can see that very well on camera. But instead of like regular fat, it is fibrotic fat that has calcified. It is apparently really only in women, and it's often due to hormonal changes and stress and things like that. But I have definitely a lot of hormone issues. You can see here that at the folds of my body is discoloration. That is, I believe it's called nigricans something. I can't remember. Not albicans, is it? I can't remember. But you can see there's like a discoloration here, and that shows like insulin resistance. I also have it on my neck. You can tell, like the back of my neck. It's like velvety. And so it's a sign that if I don't change, things are going to get in the diabetic range, which I'm currently not, but I have been close before. I have been pre-diabetic before. So you can just kind of tell it's a lot of skin, and some of it, it's just kind of like, I kind of wish I could just get a knife and just chop it off or something, but obviously you can't, at least not without losing more weight, and also having finances to do that. But even just like me doing activities, this, like any kind of like scrubbing or even like opening doors and stuff, like sometimes I get my fat caught in like the car door, which is crazy. I have this cuffing here, and I also have it, it's worse on this side there. I think there's more fat on this side. And then, but my legs are very painful to the touch. I get bruises all the time. You can see on my calves slash my like back thigh area, hamstring area, I have that cupping as well, where my knees are, and they kind of, my legs kind of like bow out a little bit too. That's just like from fat, I guess, and also weight issues. But that's just kind of where I'm at right now. Hopefully I can decrease the severity of what I have going on right now. I have talked to bariatric surgery, but I want to really, really dedicate myself to exercising every day and incorporating as much protein as possible. Ultimately, bariatric surgery is just a tool. It's not necessarily going to guarantee weight loss. You have to have like those lifestyle changes before, in order to be successful with it, or else you'll just stay the same or maybe even gain more weight. So that's me right now. I don't know. Yeah, I'm pretty obese. I don't know what else to say. So I guess I can do like check-ins or whatever. I did go to the gym today, because I'm sick. I have been coughing up this phlegm through my lungs, so I couldn't do a lot of cardio without struggling to breathe and coughing up significant amounts of gunk. And I didn't want to you know, it's a public gym, so I didn't want to, or, you know, like other people use the equipment, so I didn't want to make it disgusting. Um, I need to go to the doctor probably, but I have like it's New Year's, so they're all closed right now. And it's not an emergency or anything, so I don't want to go to urgent care or anything like that. So, um, but I did go to the gym at 5 o'clock this morning, and I did mostly weights, and it was nice. There was a lady who came up to me, and she was like, you know, I usually don't come up to people, but for some reason, I'm feeling that I really need to talk to you. It's like I'm having this calling from God that I needed to talk to you. So she did. And she talked about how she has struggled with her weight since she was 13. And she was able to lose weight with the support of God. And she said that she hoped that God could do the same for me as what he was able to help her with. And so she kind of prayed over me. We kind of took a moment and prayed at the gym. And it was really nice. I think I am starting to get back into the Holy Spirit, presence with the Holy Spirit and God. I wouldn't say I have the best relationship, but that is something that I also want to work on this year, is kind of building a relationship with God. Because I feel like I have been neglectful, and you know, I'm all alone, but I'm not if he's with me. So that's something for me to hold on to, I guess, during these difficult times. Sorry, that went on a weird tangent, but basically it made me feel good to kind of, it was like my first day in a long time going back to the gym, and then like having that support kind of made me feel like, I don't know, like protected, or that my efforts aren't wasted. Like I wasn't able to run very far or walk very far. I wasn't able to lift very many heavy weights, but my effort is noticed, I hope, and will yield results. And when I get healthier and more mobile, hopefully I can do more and keep pushing myself. So yeah, this is my starting. Hopefully by this time next year, I will have some benefit. Sorry for kind of the rant video today, guys. I didn't have anything scripted. I just kind of went off the dome and it went sideways. But thanks so much for continuing to stick with me on my journey. I don't know if I'll post every day or not, but for now, it's just nice to kind of have something to look forward to. So thanks again for being that thing to look forward to for me. Bye.